I'm just gonna go freestyle, okay? The issue is, where's the money gonna come? I've been saying those affirmations. I'm manifesting such and such amount of money. I've been saying those affirmations. I'm honest. I've been doing the rituals. I'm following the planner. You know, I eat intentionally. I speak intentionally. I do my baths. I follow through with the program. I'm here on this project. I'm applying the potion, but there's still this layer of despair that is lingering. There's still this sadness, the archives of the past times when I've been just disappointed, when life has not turned out the way I thought it would. I thought I did my part. Well, this is the first mistake I did. You will still have to do things, but from the expectancy perspective, you can still do the things that you do on a daily basis mechanically, but think and feel differently. Being already in the projection, in the vision. My job is to expand. The only way to expand is to love myself more. The only thing that is required of me is to fall in love with myself by showing myself energetically that I'm in love with myself, so that emotionally I feel great, and so that the 3D has no other choice. So money and my career, the way I show up career-wise, in terms of my investments, in terms of the places I want to go, the places I want to be invited to, it's just not where I want it to be. It's not there. I've been so disappointed. So this is what I'm telling you to tell yourself. You're doing this for about 10 minutes, okay? Take a break, go to the bathroom if you're at work. Even go to your closet if you have a full house like me in the summer and everyone is playing around, kids are coming. You know, I have my daughter who has a couple of friends coming again from a couple of different countries to stay with us. So if you need to hide in a closet, hide in a closet. Give yourself those 10 minutes. Go to your bathroom, lay on your tub, close your eyes and repeat this. I don't need to know where the money is going to come from. It's not my job. I don't even need to believe that my life is changing. That is not my job. That's not my job. And actually, not even believing is better. So at least I don't put expectations. Let me just do this thing without any goal. I'm just doing carpe diem, moment to moment. I love myself. I love myself. How am I showing myself energetically that I love myself? How am I feeling the love I have for myself? How am I experiencing in my flesh how I'm even more in love with myself? What am I saying to myself that is proving my mind that I'm in love with myself? So I don't need to believe that my life is going to change. This is not my job. It's not my job. Because whether my circumstances change or not, at least I love myself. At least I'm in love with myself. It's better. It's better than not having the wealth, the promotion, the investments that pay off, the crypto that is multiplying as I sleep, the orders that are coming or not. It's still better to be madly in love with myself than to reject myself. My job is to look at myself in the mirror and see how a gift I am to myself and to the world. This is all I'm required to do. The potion does the job. When I'm affirming, even if I don't believe it, like I said, reaffirming. Let me just say it. It's better to say this, you know, those affirmations, than to get my phone and watch other people live. It's better for me to affirm things that I don't even believe, instead of sitting and gossiping on people, on how they're supposed to live their lives, or how this is supposed to be this way and that. It's still better. The job is to fall in love with myself. So I don't know and I don't care where the money is going to come from. I don't know and I don't care how my money is going to add up in my bank accounts. I don't care. That's not my job. I just know that I'm here to expect that it should happen because it's supposed to. Because if I'm doing my part, falling in love with myself, the rest has no choice. If I'm so irresistible to myself, then the universe has no other choice but to be irresistibly attracted to me. To be so in love with me that it grants me every earthly, material, wealth, the opulence, the abundance, the travel, the people, the clothes, the whatever, the experiences, the houses, that I'm supposed to have. My divine entitlements, I know them already. I know them. They're up there. There's a seed of potential. I've seen them. This is what I'm supposed to get. Those are my divine entitlements. It's not my job to turn them into earthly entitlements. I'm not supposed to do anything, to worry about anything. That is not my job. My job is what? To fall in love with myself. To know that it's coming because it should. It should. What is money's job if not to be in abundance in my reality? What is money's job? What would be money's use in this life if it's not to be here, to find a way to show up so that I can enjoy myself? Otherwise, money would die. Money would die. And that money lover of mine, those spirits of money that I have, or that money ancestor, or that money spirit guide, or that ascended master, whatever I'm dealing with, in where I am, at what level I am in my sacred feminine expansion, or that money angel, if I'm still there. What is their purpose if not to serve me? What would that money angel, if you're on that, still on that 4D illusion, that they're angels up there, that is there, whatever. What would be their purpose? An angel, a messenger of God, whose job is to serve us once we call upon them, once we do our part, once we shift our energy. What would be their job as a money lover, as a money angel, or as an ancestor's, dedicated to give you my lineage wealth? What are they supposed to do if they're not giving it to me? It means I'm blocking it. They're not asking me to know where and when or how it's coming. That is not my job. They've told me already. Love yourself. Fall madly in love with yourself. Be obsessed with your expansion. Be obsessed with showing up as the goddess version of you. Not in your mind. Not in your mind. On the cellular level. Quantum shifting, moment to moment. You don't need to believe. Formulate this. I don't need to believe. I don't need to believe. I don't need to believe. I shouldn't even believe that it's coming, that it's here already. My job is what? to do my part, making sure that I'm falling in love with myself. And I thank those triggers. I thank the doubts. And I love the fact that I don't have to do anything really except showing up, moaning, seeing, observing, okay, the triggers are there. I apply my potion, boom, they're gone. It's an alchemical process, just like a pill is a chemical way of getting rid of a dis-ease. A dis-ease, something that makes my body feel uneasy, uncomfortable, just like the potion makes you feel easy, good, emotionally, in your energy, so that you show up with an aura of a goddess, clean, purified. If I know that I'm doing my part, and my part is doing the rituals, scheduling my day around being a goddess, just like a professional athlete, his entire day, his entire life is scheduled around being the best at what he does. If I'm supposed to be the best goddess, living the best earthly experience, I have to organize my days as a professional goddess who's living her best life. That's it. Right? If I'm supposed to be a professional at loving myself, I need to organize my life around being this. A professional self-lover. That's it. So I don't need to worry about the rest. I don't need to worry about the memories. The memories are showing up because they're telling you, okay, those are old programming, we're doing an update. And I guarantee you, trust me on this, the moment you practice your divine turn into earthly entitlements enough, you will forget the memory of pain. It will be a long thing. It would be like a, was that even me type of feeling. You'll be like, was that even me? This is not me. This is a reality that is so far away from me. So it's not about the money, really. Because money is going to do what it's supposed to do once you allow it. Meaning, you're not thinking about why, how. You're not looking at your life right now as it is, because right now as it is the result of the way you practiced being a mediocre, underperforming goddess with confused way of organizing, confused rituals. You were not organizing your rituals. You have to be honest with yourself. You did not set a life schedule on a daily basis around being a professional, highly receiving goddess. You were an underperforming, confused, procrastinating, highly distracted, cheap, never seeing, always doubting, putting a toe in the water and then coming back and thinking, oh, okay, later. But then highly hoping, looking at other people, living and expanding, wishing you were there as well, believing all of the ancient programming of being a victim, of why your family didn't set you up to be successful, why you made the wrong choices, why the people around you harmed you. You stayed in that realm of maybe always, ever healing, going to healers, listening to healers. When did you actually stop and put a schedule, moment to moment throughout the day of, let me do the rituals, let me organize my life, my activities, everything that I do, intentionally set to be a high receiving, self-healing, always expanding in the love I have for myself, therefore receiving my earthly entitlements, because I know my divine entitlements are there, that seed is there. Did you really do this? Did you really honestly do this? You, and only you, know the answer. If you're honest with yourself, the answer is pretty clear. So when you're doing your part long enough, just like a professional tennis player who starts in the beginning and starts playing and not really good, but kind of good, but still, you know, the coach sees the potential and the coach is now starting to motivate you. I'm your coach, right? And coach says, eat like this, go to bed this way, think this way, stop seeing those friends who are no good for you, the lazy ones, the ones who are not amounting to anything, the ones who are making you do things that are bad for you, that are putting you in trouble. I'm the coach, right? So you're starting to be good. You know there's a potential for you to be good. Now you're starting to organize, and it takes time. It takes a month, 2 months, 3 months. So, okay, I'm good at that game. I start now, you know, my serve is better, my technique is better. I feel natural in it. You need to start to feel natural with your daily rituals. I'm doing my rituals. They feel like I'm on autopilot. But for anything to be on autopilot, you have to do them long enough, the same way you've practiced procrastination, the same way you've practiced laying on your couch, or the same way you've practiced working hard, getting up in the morning and slaving for the system to get peanuts, even if you're getting millions still. Your energy is so expensive. It's going to feel miserable. It's going to feel like it's not enough. You're going to feel like there's never enough money when I'm slaving away, when I'm giving, donating my energy, my highest currency. Same way you're with men. You know, the curse of dating a poor man, a man who's not in his heightened masculinity, a man who's not working hard the way a masculine is supposed to work hard and show up to you, loving you the way your love language is. I'm not speaking about a psychological thing, I'm speaking about a energy thing. Because a man who is still poor is a man who is living in his curse. If you have love for you, you cannot, as per what they call the law of attraction, you cannot be in love with a man who is poor, who has not manifested his heightened version, who's still on the come up, who's still on the whatever the language people use. You are enabling that curse. You're showing to yourself, no, I'm not in love with myself enough. Let me give love to someone. Motivate him. Let me be a coach when I'm not even coached myself. Let me love him. Let me show him he's worthy. Let me show him that he can be loved the way he was. His mom didn't love him, whatever. That's not your job. You're reenacting a lot of curses. You're making your sexual energy full of dirt. How can you receive blessings? How can you receive blessings? When your cup, your grail of sacred femininity, your womb is still full of curses. It's full. How can they pour? If they pour, imagine this to be your womb. And this here. Actually, I shouldn't say this because let me drink. Okay, I'm not gonna drink this anymore. Imagine those are curses. This is your womb being half full of curses. If I'm pouring your blessings, imagine I am God itself. I'm the goddess Earth herself showing up, or I am your matron goddess, your Oshun, your Aphrodite, your Asata, your Aset, or you know, Isis. You could call her Isis. Your Ador, your Lakshmi, your Lalita. How do you think, if I'm pouring your blessings on this here, your blessings would be what? Half dirty, at the very least. But half dirty is dirty. Those are not full blessings. That's why you have to moan every day, to heal every day, to allow your kundalini to rise and really wash off, wash away, and allow the transmutation to happen with the plants, the elements given as gift by earth. That's why we have potions. The potions are medicine from earth to make your cup empty, so that you receive your blessing, so that you're a magnet, ready to receive, ready to have that stuff poured, the blessings to fill your cup, your womb. I'm gonna end here, the video here. So I'm going to do 2 versions of this video. Like I said, this is the long version, but then I'm going to put right after a short version, maybe of 5 minutes, of the rant. You understood the rant. My job is to fall madly in love with myself. My job is to fall madly in love with myself. That's it, really. The rant is very simple. My job is to fall in love with myself energetically. My job is to cleanse myself energetically. My job is to be, I mean, unless you're Lady Gaga or Rihanna or whatever, you can't have a healer, someone like me, show up, or Jennifer Lopez. She has one, I think. My padrino told me she has one because she did her Oshun initiation where I did mine. But anyways, yes, unless you're J-Lo or Rihanna or whatever, you can have a healer showing up, popping up at your place, me even sleeping at your place, so that the moment you have triggers, the moment you feel your energy being bad, then you have someone like me going and working that energy, rubbing the potion all over you, massaging you with the potion, you know, using a 3,000, actually this one is 7, yeah, this month, my potion is what, $7,000 worth? So imagine, this is like me every day, pouring it on Rihanna, on Jennifer Lopez, on Lady Gaga, whatever, whoever they are, Scarlett Johansson, or what are those actresses, every day, you know, on Lisa of Blackpink, on Genie of Blackpink, every day, whenever she feels like, oh, I have triggers, I feel bad, I don't feel good about myself, am I really good, am I really the biggest superstar in the world? And then I have my healer coming, nope, I'm here. Let me remove that energy, let me transmutate it, okay? Boom, boom, boom. And then I pour my potion and I massage you, you know, daily. 7K, boom. You're not there yet, so you have to do it yourself. You have to be a self-healer because you're not there yet. You're not at the point where you're someone like me who's showing up, you know, with the master in self-healing, you know, doing the Olympics of helping women love themselves, live in their hyper femininity, and receive all of their earthly divine entitlements as they're supposed to be, because you have those divine entitlements. You're not me. You're not there yet. So you have to do it yourself, showing up every day, following the protocol and the prescription. Period. You do that. You take care of you. You take care of this. This is the only thing you can control. This is the only thing you can control. Your aura and everything that is within. How do I show up cleansed from within, hyper activated from within, absolutely aroused in my own sexual fuel, sexual energy, and magnetic to the world? This is the only thing you control. How do I think? How do I feel? How do I eat? How do I moan? How do I give my body to people? How do I share my energy to people? How do I share my sexuality to people? How do I give my time to people? That's the only thing you can control. How much do I love myself? Energetically, emotionally, spiritually, not with arrogance, always in my feminine, surrendering, loving the experience, moaning my way through the experience, drinking and being like, there's nothing better than being me. I would rather be me than anyone else in the world. Is that even English? I wouldn't want to be anyone else but me. I love me. I'm the best person in the world. I'm the loveliest person in the world. It's me. It's me. I'm a gift to the world. This is the only thing you control. Showing up every day for yourself to become a high receiving, professional goddess. Just like Kobe was a high-performing, hard-working professional athlete, professional basketball player, just like Cristiano Ronaldo is the first one who shows up in the morning in the field. Still today, he's almost 40. Still the hardest working soccer player in the world. One of the oldest and still playing for Portugal, right? Why? He shows up every day. He eats like an athlete. He thinks like an athlete. He's obsessed with his project. He is his own project. He has masseuses. He has coaches. He has whatever. His entire life, he goes, plays video games with himself. in the video game. FIFA, bam, he's there. To his kids, he's the best player in the world. To his partner, she sees him, what's her name, Georgia, something? She sees him as the best player in the world. He has saturated his entire existence, his entire reality with being, staying, remaining, even in history, the highest, what do you say? Hardest working, highest performing, receiving praises and material entitlements, earthly entitlements, because he had a vision of being that. He had the vision, he had that divine entitlement. His feet were blessed, but the hard work made it happen. The discipline made it happen. And I'm sure even him to this day, there are some days he doesn't want to wake up in the morning and go do that job. Maybe some days he's tired, maybe some days he's sick, but guess what? He's still showing up. Your job is not even that. As a feminine woman, you're not even required to work hard. Your job is to fall in love with yourself, to do the rituals, to self-heal on a daily basis, applying your potion, so that magically, that's why it's a potion, magic potion, like the fairy tales, so that the triggers magically are released to the ether. And you're like, I don't know where they're going. I just feel different. And whenever there's anything showing, popping up, you see someone, a beautiful girl, and you're like, oh, I'm on a journey to change my body. I'm using this custom potion from MP to change my body. Or I'm using gold potion, because, gold potion is going to enhance your beauty. But you're not there yet. You just started, you're just on your month 3 of it. And you're like, oh, but I still go back to that food, and it still feels hard. Or I'm still triggered because look at this beautiful girl, I'll never be like her. And I'm sure men love and all over her. You have all of those beliefs. It's not even true, because a beautiful woman doesn't mean a man is not going to cheat on her if energetically she's cheatable. She's disloyal. She's not in love with herself. She focuses on the physical. And then she's like, oh, men are not good. She's resentful. So you're on that journey, you're seeing that, and you're like, no, let me go back. This is a trigger, I'm observing it. Okay, let me remove that blood. Boom, I'm putting my potion. The potion is a magic potion, releasing it to the ether. What do I tell myself now? I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful in my own rights. And as a matter of fact, I'm the most beautiful woman in the world. I'm sorry. I am the most beautiful woman in the world. I'm the gift. Look at me. Look at me. Even if you're not there yet where you think you're supposed to be physically, your job is what? Repeat. Say it again. Say it. What is my job? Falling so madly in love with myself, with all of the tools, and following the prescription. That's it.